we've arrived at the second cup of wine, and in this part of the video, I'm going to share with you about the Sheva Brachot. The Sheva Brachot are the 7 wedding blessings. They are a key part of the Jewish wedding ceremony. They are adapted from ancient rabbinic teachings, and they begin with a blessing over the cup of wine, and then each subsequent blessing is also made over the same cup of wine, and they conclude with a communal expression of joy and celebration. They are often recited in both English and Hebrew. So one option is your officiant recites them in Hebrew and your officiant recites them in English, or your officiant recites them in Hebrew and then someone else or multiple people or groups of people recite English variations on them. We have a lot of options for you in your folder of translations, interpretations, and contemporary adaptations of the Sheva Brachot. You might have a special guest or guests who recite the Hebrew and other folks who recite the English. It's kind of all interchangeable depending on how many people you want to include in this part of the ritual. And there's also a melody that can be woven throughout that is sung to move us from one blessing to the next blessing. There are many different Sheva Brachot songs out there across the diaspora. One that you might have heard before goes, It's nice to get everyone in the ceremony singing along with you as we move from blessing to blessing. So this can be kind of a contemplative and slower part of the ceremony, or it can move at more of a clip. There are a couple little songs embedded within the Sheva Brachot as well, and it actually has its own nusach. It's chanted in its own kind of melodic chanting musical language. So this is an opportunity to really bring in music and voices to the ceremony itself. Another custom that we often see is the opportunity for people in your life to actually write you an original blessing. It could be riffing off of the themes of one of the 7 traditional Sheva Brachot, or it could be something that is a meaningful value, a central idea, an important element of your lives and your relationship, and you want those things reflected back to you. So this can be a chance for people in your life to write you a little bit of liturgy and to share an original blessing alongside the traditional blessings during the ceremony itself. You have a lot of options for how you approach the Sheva Brachot. You could bring in new liturgy. There's multiple languages you can recite them in. There can be more or less music. And this is a place where you can really stretch out and creatively expand the ceremony, or you can move at more of a clip and contract it. And so the way that you structure the flow of the overall wedding ceremony has a lot to do with how you approach the Sheva Brachot and how much time you want to allot to this portion of the ceremony. At the end of all of it, what's important is that the cup of wine that is now overflowing, abundant with blessings, will be passed to the couple, and you'll both take a sip.